So this is Date Z. It looks to be a visual novel about the apocalypse. We've done dating sims before on the channel, like Dream Daddy. Let's see what the game has in store for us. Okay. A lot of like booming sounds. A rat infected with what is to be known as the necrotic pathogen that escaped into Massville High. By Friday, March 10th, 28th, the first series of outbreaks will occur. Massville High is the high school you attend. Whether you survive the coming outbreak depends on the choices you make in the next 5 days. In the end, there's only one way out of this situation alive. You must get yourself a date by Friday. What does dating have to do with surviving the apocalypse? Oh, God. Lovely. Can I... Ah. I don't want to remind myself that I'm waking up. Effect. I can't change the effect volume? Sure. The alarm clock in your room does its best to keep you from missing your first day of school. The radio is a present from your mom. It's a clock radio, something she said. I think it's cool. A soothed and oddly smoky feminine voice slides out of your radio. Salutations and good morning, Massville High. It's 6:47 on this crisp morning of the rest of your life. That's a lot. A new school week is starting, and we have a few groovy transfer students joining the herd today. That's you, one of the groovy transfer students joining the school today, mid-semester. Let's show them a traditional Massville High welcome, some light hazing and general indifference. This is Oriana Graves coming to you from Massville High's own pirate radio station, Free Radio MH 96.3 on your dial in a 5-block radius around campus. As if it wasn't weird enough that the school was built on an old Air Force base. Oh, that's pretty cool. Not too shabby. Now, cool cats, I gotta stop giving you all the scoop of... I can't read. Like, I want to enjoy these games, but the reading is Wtphu. Oh, so okay. So I got love choices like Patty, Vivica, Alicia, Alicia, and Bao. Just from looks already, hard to say what I like. Now, cool cats, I gotta stop giving you all the scoop on the. Now I gotta stop giving you. I don't know why you would want to say that. Now, cool cats, I gotta stop giving you all the scoop on the daily jive, so I'll make sure I make it to class. The rest of you should do the same. A sleepyhead ends up dead. That's foreshadowing, not too bad. That's kind of a fun way to foreshadow, but sure. The way she hits the word dead sends a shiver down your spine. You check the clock, 6:50, class starts at 7:30, so there's actually time for some morning shut-eye. I want to survive the apocalypse, but who knows what I'll miss. This is what I'll normally do, so who knows how well I'll survive. But, let's see. Sure. I normally hit this. Who cares? Wait. The way they emphasize dead, I don't like the way she emphasizes dead. You roll out of bed, your clothes set out already, you're able to get on your way in about a minute. You spend a few more moments. Ugh, I can't read. Should I play this game? I can't read. You spend a few more making sure you don't look like you just rolled out of bed. Now it's time to meet the other students. Your first period is waiting. F101 in room A15, French class. I took French when I was in high school. I don't remember any of my French class. Massive High maybe let me move my camera so you guys can actually see what's going on here. Let's put it over here. You know, let's put it up here because I don't know what beautiful faces I'll be seeing today. I don't know what faces we'll see in this game, so we'll see what happens. Built on an old military airbase. The buildings, the dorms you just left, and just about everything else are renovated military buildings. Built in 1942, Massville Air Base was Massville Air Base was technician field for the Pacific Northwest. You know, I don't know if it's my problem, but the reading composition is kind of interesting because I wanted to say Massville, built in 1947, the Massville Air Base was a technician field for the Pacific Northwest. But the words that I want to say aren't there. I don't know why it's not there, but it should be. So, when the game's released, I'm hoping the dialogue is done a little better. The military closed down in 1993. 1998, the land was leased from the federal government, making use of the previously unattended and dilapidated military airbase. Says infrastructure. Massville High was founded. Again, sentence structure is very crucial, so I'm having problems reading it, and I'm pretty sure I'm not incompetent. Some of the buildings look quite normal, however, at the center of the campus, the old control tower stations. The old control tower stands up in the fog like a lighthouse. It feels like someone is watching you from it so you make your way to class. The reading composition is really throwing me off. I'm really sorry. That's okay. That's quite the 3D like modeling, and then bonjour, mon beau, monsieur. L'entrevers, c'est les auditeurs. Salutations, madam. Como ça va? Oh God. I gotta be honest, I don't remember most of my French, so I don't really remember any of those words. Oh, wait. I could have met a character by being late. Yeah, that's the thing, like there was a thing on the story page. It shows you a scene where you might have met someone and they would have been the reason why you were late, but who knows. I've only had a few semesters. Bonne journée. Bonne journée? I should hope not. Bon voyage. So, I think we said like we're gonna leave. I should hope not. I hope you'll be staying for some time. What did I say? You're the new student? Choose your seats. I might suggest. Hold on. Is there a way to like? Hold on. Controls. Can I swap, confirm, and back buttons? Okay. I was expecting like if I can use the mouse pad roller to like go to the last thing I said, because I don't remember what I said. Madame Bouvier, the French teacher, she comes off very French, which to a young man like yourself generally means confusingly and oddly sexually charged. I don't know if that's what it actually means, but sure. She points to a specific seat. Trust me, this is the one. Sure. Something in her eye lets you know she's not joking. It's probably the fact that she's the teacher, or that my reading composition and my French composition are both terrible. So, you sit. As the students start trickling in, the teacher starts her introduction. Salutations, je m'appelle Madame Bouvier, enchanté de te rencontrer. I am Madame Bolivier, your French teacher for what may well be the rest of your lives. The teacher is hard to focus. The teacher is hard to focus on as girls start to enter. You always heard that the French class was made up of almost entirely cute girls. At your last school, that had not been the case. It has been 13-year-old boys, an old, very egg-shaped Professor Chapelon who wasn't very in French. He'd been Dutch or something. Each girl seemed to get their own movement. The reading is weird. Each girl seemed to get their own movement as they came in and took their seats. Each of them taking a seat directly around you. So, the teacher set me up to be surrounded by ladies. That sounds like a problem. Remember what we've been practicing. Introduce yourselves. Ada France. Français. France. Salutations. Je m'appelle Vivi. Qui crête de s'ouvrir. Le s'ouvrir déjà de ces quelqu'un. The first girl that comes through speaking with confidence is someone fluent in the language. No one likes to show off. And Jean, no one likes to show off. And Jean de la Fontaine is a hack. She's not great. The second girl marches in a cowl on her face. Je m'appelle Alicia. Is that all? Oh, libertaire. Que de crimes en commun en ton nom. The generic teenager rage angst rolls off of her. Just sit down, my young revolutionary. Je m'appelle Patty, Miss Bouvier. I smashed my diorama for the 5th period and I really want to try and fix it. I can see that she has like really bandaged up hands, so she's a bit of a... She's going through... She has skill issues in a few things. Something about the third girl is so weirdly wholesome. Maybe it's the way she seems. She thinks my bell rhymes with my apple. Sit down, Patty. Sits down, Patty. Hey, don't be upset with her. Yes, Madame Bouvier, right away. Je m'appelle Bao, Madame Bouvier. I heard rumors that what? The last one is intense. She looks like the journalist from the yearbook club. She's intense, like she's trying to play a newsroom conspiracy correspondence in an old sitcom. Sit down, Bao. This teacher's not having it with the kids, but clearly she likes me for some unique reason. The rumors though suggest that you and... Sit down, Bao. We have French to learn. So apparently she's having private lessons with her students, specifically men. Interestingly enough, I will note that you refuse to answer. 4 girls, each sitting around you, the cardinal directions, you in the center, and those same girls are Patty, Vivicia, Alicia, and Bao. Okay, cool. That's fun. So you're supposed to get a date in 5 days? Sure. Now, last week we were talking about French, but about the French datist who left this written on the Mona Lisa. She writes LHOOQ on the board. Oh. Vivi raises her hand, waving it back and forth. However, she doesn't even wait to be called on. She doesn't wait. El Shod al Kal. It sounds like El Shod al Kal. She is correct. This is a French pun and means a burning in her bum. However, a better translation is she has fire below, as the man who made the pun intentionally famously explained. He suggested that even though you can't see it, there's a deep burning sexual fire deep inside this and every woman. This is important because at the time, the teacher keeps talking at the other students come in, introducing themselves. However, it feels like a small little world quickly develops around you. I am the center of everything. Vivi always trying to show off. Just because I read and you don't. Hey, that's hey, you shush. Just because I read and you don't. Alicia reads comic books, probably. That's profiling. Alicia mostly reads romance novels. That's cute. Hey, Kettle Black. Huh, Kettle Black. I had one of those books with the hunky guy on the cover laying around. You what? You brought a book like that to the school? It's not graphic, Patty. It's not graphic, but it's oddly you're wholesome. Which one? What do you mean, which one? So, I'm the center of this harem. You're the new kid, right? It takes a few moments for you to realize that she was talking to you. All four girls. Why are they staring at me suddenly? Uh. Yes. Wait. Let's poke the bear. The teacher's kind of weird, isn't she? You don't know the half of it. Once she did a whole class on belly dancing, outfit and all, claiming it was a cultural right of hers thanks to some kind of racist mumbo jumbo about a world fair. I mean, I don't know how French and belly dancing has to do with anything, but if she's sexually charged and the subject was about a fire in their belly, that's a little like weird as it is. That was not my favorite day. I thought it was rad. I mean, like, sure, that's like. I think she's sleeping with a gym teacher. It just sounds like she sleeps around. He wishes. She's nice, but often in her own little world. Says the Queen of Airheads. Well, her hands show that she's doing other stuff. Come on. At least I'm the queen of something instead of what? Are you Steve McQueen? Yeah, if he was a badass instead of a bitch boy. Jeez, I need to find a new scoop to write about. Someone or something interesting. Looking for a new victim. If you find one, ask if he knows anything about the model building and glue. I keep gluing my fingers together and it's really annoying. I don't know why you're doing that. Nail polish remover will dissolve that. See, the chemical acetone acts as an organic solvent. VVQ. No one asked you. But the model is a little sketchy with bow, for sure. But that's actually nice. Maybe nail polish remover might help with glue. I won't know that until I try. Those girls seem to be like a fun bunch to be around. They keep going on about school stuff. Too bad you're not involved. What do you mean not involved anymore? Because it's your first day? It's quite enough. Please focus on the lesson at hand. Ahem. As I was saying, the way that sexuality and art intersects is as close as humanity comes to the divine. Why are you sexually charged? And why the only thing... I mean, I know you're breathing, but why are the manfuls the only thing moving the most out of your breathing? The rest of the class is not boring. However, you don't think you ended up learning French or much of anything. Which is very true. Like, nothing about what she was talking about was related to learning about French. It sounded more like a history class than actually speaking French. So that's great. This was not a good first day. In fact, it was terrible. You failed to make any friends or leave any impressions whatsoever. But I did. The only person who actually noticed you roaming around the school pointlessly was your French teacher. This is going to be great. Will I be dating my French teacher? I don't know. Mon beau. There you are. Beau, belle, beau. Is she calling me handsome? Hey, handsome. There you are. I think that's what he means. What does Le Google have to say? Yeah, she's hitting on me by coming to class on time. She is hitting on me because I came to class on time. I appreciate something. She grabs you by the shoulder and looks at you seriously. I cannot help but notice that a young man such as yourself seems to be avoiding the attentive of Mademoiselle. I mean, there's a lot of things that are going on, and you just pulled me right up in on that. Young people should get to know one another. You may be surprised at how hard it is to make friends when you're older. You sound like you're lonely. Life can be quite sad if you stay on your own little bubble, but c'est la vie. Some people prefer to be part of the crowd. ah, she pats you on the shoulder and heads off like she's giving some kind of wisdom or some signals. You aren't very impressed. Okay, 1 week later. Okay. After a week of keeping your head down, you're just trying to fit in. There's a zombie outbreak. Your last thoughts are you have no idea how ironic that is. Is your French teacher laughing at you? What? I got bit? I found it. It's real. I knew it. I just hope I have enough time. I guess time isn't a big issue, and as I think if this works. Is that a time machine or something? Because you just unlocked time travel. Now you can take a step back. Wait, hold on. Now you can take a step back in the dialogue or rewind one of the previous encounters. What? That's interesting. Like, I don't understand. Like, who did the time travel for me? Apparently. So, because I called the teacher weird, and because I came to class on time, I was the first victim? Okay, hold on. Let's, what if we hit the snooze button? Okay, so depending on how late, I guess. There seems to be a girl up there. Is she staring at me? Okay, so like the foreshadowing, like it feels like someone's watching me. Okay. Hey, you! A girl who you don't know is trying to get your attention. Have you seen Professor Evans anywhere? He wasn't at his office before class. I'm one of the new. What's your name, cutie? But I'm new. Oh right, sorry. Clearly embarrassed. Hey, Jill. Right. Given you're new, you wouldn't know where he is, would you? Well, I'm Jill. Nice to meet you. I don't know why this is down. I'm the student TA for Professor Evans. He's been missing a lot class lately. Maybe he's in the lab if he's not in his office. I hope he's not working too hard. She was talking to herself more than to you as she walked off, clearly lost in her own world with whoever Professor Evans is. Well, she's not late for class like you are, or she might be, but she clearly doesn't care if you do. Okay, so I met somebody. Okay. Is that a new... Hold on. Totomate. Could I can't romance Jill. Okay. Oh, okay. Apparently there's more content because of, like, me sleeping in just a little bit. Waste note. VVQ wastes everyone's time with boring information. Just in the only way your class, you're overheard making fun of VVQs. Continue. You don't think that's a real name? I mean, that's not very nice that you're just picking on someone who picked up the book before you did. I thought it was interesting. What? I thought what she said was interesting. I don't think it was boring. I never knew what happened this afternoon. The storming of the Bastilles. The storming of the Bastilles was interesting, yeah. Whatever, you and Q can chat about the stupid pointless factoids all you want. Oh, okay, thanks. Seems darting around trying to look anywhere else but your eyes. Her voice seems to have become a tenth as loud as it was in the classroom. Smart is sexy, you know. That's not how you start a conversation. Let's see. Who was that making fun of you? Juno? Just some girls. Why don't you let them talk? Why do you let them talk to you like that? I don't let them. They just do it. Well, dumb. But they're not very smart. She gives a soft smile between her very soft words. The girl gets quiet, really quiet. She seems like she wants to say something, but she just looks at you. Starting to get awkward. However, the moment you're about to say something, she speaks. My name is Vivka, but everyone calls me Vivi. Well, everyone I like. Oh, she likes me. Hey! I'll make sure to call you Vivi. She nods. However, the late bell rang loudly, and a look of panic falls over her face. Great talking to you later. Bye. Okay, it got a heart. What if I do something else? You don't have to say that. I'm not just saying that. The part about the 120 days of Sonam was really off topic. No, it was. No, it was. That was super interesting. I mean, I didn't know that before you said it. You're not supposed to know anything about. You're not supposed. You're not sure if you know any about it now. It was considered the lewdest book ever written for a long time. Huh? Really? The girl gets quiet, really quiet. Seems to look at me. Okay, introduce herself. Okay, so it really doesn't matter which option I do then. Oh no, I didn't mean to skip it. No! I need context. She runs a lot faster than you sprint. You end up pretty late to PE class and get yelled at by Mr. Cogswell in front of everybody. You quickly, however quickly, you're failing to do pull-ups like everybody else. Yeah, pull-ups are really hard. You know how difficult it is to do your own body weight and like power? It's difficult. Passing through the main campus after everyone seemed to have gone pretty quickly. Oh no! Your diorama. You turned just in time to slam into another student. The woman had been half running along holding the diorama and it broke. So, did I break it? Or it had probably been a wind farm before the collision. Now it looks more like a diorama of a smashed bunch of cardboard. Oh no. I would feel bad. You bent down and helped her to pick up the pieces. I don't even know how it crumbled like this. I just thought it was sturdier than this. Let me help you. A true gentleman. Despite how annoying it must be to have her obsessive project smashed, she seemed very happy for the help. The two of you collect the very sticky and very broken bits of plastic, cardboard, and plaster. I'm new here. Yeah, I'm new here. You're one of those new transfer students, huh? I'm Patty, by the way. Thank you for the help. Yeah. She takes a deep breath and stares at the broken wreckage. This is horrible. As the two of you stack the debris on your hands bump, She looks away as they do, as if not wanting to meet your eyes. Well, mostly horrible. She likes the fact that she met someone. That's nice. The smile you get from Patty makes this momentary embarrassment from having crushed the diorama worth it. Okay, let's, hold on. A really girly girl and a damsel in distress. But Patty, Vivi, loves to read. Huh. Okay. So, so I'm right here. Okay, that's interesting. So, that's really interesting. So this game's not too bad. So, like, it lets you rewind to certain times. And let's see how late can I be. But actually, I wonder what's the point of the same mechanic then, if I can just do this and go back in time. I wonder if by going back in time, I can stop from. Can I undo certain things? So you're telling me if I ignored her, would I have gone to this ending here? I wonder. But let's see. Let's use a little more. About battling naked mud women. Finally get up. Let's see. Let's see how late I can be. Ah, Professor Evans, why did you hit me? He keeps going, not even stopping to see if I'm okay. Sorry about him. He's very stressed. Hey, Jill. Wasn't so bad. Oh, now you're the reason for breaking it. Okay. Okay. So by sleeping... So, hold on. So by sleeping in... Okay, so you reset a few things. Okay. I slept... So I was 10 minutes... I slept in for 10 more minutes. And I got to meet Patty and Vivia. But I just meet Vivia only. Okay. 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 What did this used to be? A wind farm, a tiny one, a tiny fake one. Kind of. I put a lot of work into it. She gets a dark look as she stares at the remains of diorama. I'm supposed to give a presentation on green power. The whole thing even spun. I spent a lot of time on this and, like, a lot of hours. I don't even know. I mostly worked on it while watching TV. It's okay. A lot of people are on TV too while they're watching TV too while they're doing all this. I can understand. You're okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, Patty. Well, the smile you get from Patty makes this momentary embarrassment a little worth it. Bonjour, we have a new student who got lost on the way to class. Everyone, meet Marmot. He's adorable but very sleepy. He's a new transfer student. What Marmot means, but your guy's sense lets you know that the class is full of cute girls. They're all very amused. Not in a good way. I won't be late next time. No. Please don't call me that. If I say that, she's gonna like bite back at me. If I say s'il vous plaît, ne m'appelles pas comme ça, that's not my name. I won't be late next time. You had better not. Now please take a seat. The only open seat is in the middle of a bunch of girls with a mean smile. Thankfully, the girl with diorama comes in a few moments later and puts your attention away from you. I'm sorry, but my diorama got smashed and I need to fix it. Can I just go to the library or something instead of? You take the chance to disappear into class. The girl spends a bit of time trying to argue fruitlessly with the teacher. Did I get a heart from her? Okay, cool. Just me and Patty, got it. About French class. The teacher spends so much time talking about the art and philosophy of France, she doesn't even really explain anything about the French language, which is what this class is about. Which is kind of funny, in a way. However, just as you think you're about to sneak out, they have a word. You look pleadingly at the girls in class with you. Some of them give you a soft smile, but they all leave very quickly so as not get caught up into whatever it is. Now I know you're new to Massville High, but we take things like truancy and lateness very. Now I know you heard this speech before. Well, her accident might have made. I ran. I'm sorry. Now, while her accident might have made it a bit more novel than others you've heard, it's more the same straight up fly right kind of spiel. Perhaps poetic, but by the time you make it out of French class, you're running late for your next period. Great. The halls are all empty, and a short period between classes gets even closer. What's going on, Bao? However, you cannot stop when you see something that you've only ever seen in cartoons and TV shows. You got shoved into a locker? A person gets out of a locker, a surprisingly curvy girl managed to squeeze herself out of a surprisingly small locker. Salutations! Obviously, the young woman quickly faces you head, stares you down, as if you are the one being strange for staring at her. You're one of the new transfer students, right? Trapped by the politeness of society, you nod. Great, then let me interview you. Get your fresh perspective on this strange school. You slowly piece a few things together. One, this girl was inside of a locker by choice. Was she spying on people? She clearly, at least partially, she is clearly at least partially insane. Who does that? You're going to be late for gym class if you don't get going. The fact, well, I mean, sure, let's start and stay and get interviewed. Yeah, okay. You can ask me a few questions. Yeah, because like, why wouldn't you in this dating sense? Why wouldn't you just let a oddly attractive, oddly curvaceous girl like talk to you? A new transfer student, are you part of any outside group secretly trying to look into the goings on at, mysterious as it may be, this campus? We're asking me if I'm under. Are you part of an outside group secretly trying to look into the going ons at this campus? Like some kind of vigilante? No, because vigilantes work on their own, obviously, and I want to talk to you more about conspiracy. Why do you think I was part of some conspiracy? Like I said, this campus has some strange things going on, and I, Bao, an 18-year-old superstar reporter, will crack the case. I don't know. Why did she have to announce that she was 18 and everything, but bit of a pose, as if expecting someone to take photos of her. Why were you in the locker? Eavesdropping people? Of course, but of course. She doesn't break the pose, even after her smile fades. And I'm off. To make my next case, isn't Bao... Wait, hold on. What if I do this? Wait, that. Hold on. How many times can I reverse? Okay. Whoops, sorry. I don't know how many I wonder if in this mechanic, how many times can you reverse time? The military used its use on this land. I'm sure you didn't miss the air control tower. Why would you think a government spy would be on campus? Like I said, this campus has some strange things going on, and I, Bao, an 18-year-old superstar reporter, will crack the case. Again, the age thing. Of course. And I'm off to make sure my next case isn't Bao stuck in Saturday school. Okay, she's interested because I humored her, but sure, not even seeming to be a little self-conscious about talking to third person. The exuberant young woman takes off. You're a bit late, but the teacher it doesn't make a big deal about it. Just tells you to find the team with the least people and join them. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think after like roughly a few moments. Yeah, this was relatively interesting. Like this Date Z is your stereotypical like what is it? It's a dating sim visual novel based on the apocalypse, and that's kind of hot potentially that Bao and the other girl might get together, or she is bisexual, maybe, I don't know, but cool. And then what's Jill doing with the time machine that I'm a part of? Like I don't know why I was brought back to life for some reason, but the game doesn't explain it, which is probably okay. Yeah, so that was Date Z. If you like visual novels like Dream Daddy, that's fine. That's great. That is your game, then go ahead and play it. I don't know if I'll like explore the demo any further. That might take up a whole stream entirely, but who's to say, right? Who knows? But yeah, that's the game. The link will be the game, the story page will be in the link below in the description, and we'll go from there. Because like it's really fun premise, just because like hey, we're dating, and who knows what this has in store. So uh, if you like this game, then make sure to download it and buy it, put it on your wish list, and so forth.